Today is 2nd April and Corona is continuing its global onslaught. Despite total lockdown and all efforts, death toll in Italy and Spain are rising, followed by France. Germany is much better with rising infections but a lot less death. They are testing a lot, which is opposite to UK. Very few tests so far, about 2,500 deaths and a lot of scaremongering by the tabloid press. Total chaos and a selfish people either hoarding essentials or are heading for a countryside vacation, endangering the people in rural areas. Only the beacon of hope there is the NHS, whose workers are working day and night. Other Nordic countries are doing reasonably fine under lockdown, keeping the death rate and infection both low. Swedish strategy of relying on collective responsibility as opposed to total lockdown has brought a lot of attention from all over the globe. With just under 250 deaths so far, I would say we are doing okay. Most importantly, two new field hospitals have been built in Stockholm, doubling the intensive care capacity. Now, what Sweden need most is more and more testing. The death toll in Europe has now passed 30,000. America is now leading the infections and the death toll there is rising too. Most depressing fact is that no one knows when things will be normal again. Prolonged lockdown and severe restrictions have started wrecking the economy and jobs. British Airways has just suspended its 36,000 employees. Emirates is not flying. All major airlines and hotels are under strain. Big resorts and travel destinations like Disneyland and Yellowstone National Park are closed. Grand Canyon is still refusing to shut down. All big sporting events from Olympic to Premier League and Wimbledon are closed or postponed. Nothing like that has happened since World War II. Unemployment is skyrocketing everywhere. In Sweden, it is now estimated to be around 10%. Was under 2% before this pandemic started. In America, it's between 25 and 30%. Italy, France, and Spain are still too busy to count their deaths than to count anything else. Still, it is clear that the number would be astronomical there as well. In Dubai and UAE, a lot of people who were working in service, hospitality, and tourism industries have lost their jobs. Majority of them are foreigners with a significant number from the Indian subcontinent. They have almost no financial protection. It is not that the people locally are any better. The strict lockdown in India made poor even more vulnerable. Many people are queuing for doles and subsidized ration outlets. And this is just the beginning. Yet, despite all these measures, they have reported a confirmed case in Dharavi in Mumbai, the world's biggest slum. If it spreads in such poor, unhygienic, and densely populated area, the casualties will be endless. People are desperate to hear something positive, some assurance when will all this end. But even the experts don't have any clue. Seems like it will continue not for weeks but for months. Anxious, isolated, and afraid, people are resorting to semi religious quacks. Fortune tellers and card readers are doing brisk online business. The doom and gloom continues, but I hope this will also pass sooner or later.